Hey, we all need to do a bit of maintenance from time to time. Everybody wants to look their best. But did you know it's not you they are looking at? It's your bike. Hi, it's Noel from CrossRoad the Biker Stop, and welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we're going to highlight a few products that are great for basic do-it-yourself bike maintenance. And we have a special guest. He's going to share his knowledge and insights into these products. Rahul from MotoUsher. Hi Rahul, how are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for having me on the show, Noel.
Most welcome. And by the way, that's quite some beard you've got there. Makes mine look very flimsy.
Thank you. I guess it's the age.
It's the age, or I guess that's a lot of maintenance as well.
Oh, definitely. More than the bike for sure.
Okay, let's talk about some do-it-yourself bike maintenance. We're best to start with our chain. What have we got?
So today I'm going to discuss a few of MAIXIMA products. The first one is the chain clean. That's something that we swear by. It's something that you spray onto your bike, let it sit for a minute or a minute and a half, and then spray some water on it. If you have extra grime or mud, you can always use a chain brush, something that we have been keeping for a few years now. And we swear by the quality of it compared to the other cheaper variants available out there. That's the step one. I mean, chain clean, chain brush if needed, some water, and your basic for the chain is set.
But Rahul, before you go on, if you're going to use a pressure hose, it's probably a good idea to use something else in conjunction with it.
So the second step is usually after the water is sprayed, and especially if it's a pressurized hose, we usually suggest MBPM. It also displaces moisture. It's actually wonderful fogging oil as well. It's something that helps the water be thrown out of the chain and also prevents the chain from corrosion.
Okay, so we've got our chain clean now. Our next thing is to do some lubrication.
From MAIXIMA, we have a couple of products when they are off-road or riding out in the dust. For them, the chain guard is something that they swear by. It's a product that works in a different way than most of the chain lubes available out there. The way it works is it clings on to the dust and it throws it out when the chain is in motion. So what that does is it keeps the chain clean as well as lubed. It's kind of a two-step action that it does constantly. While this product is used off-road and on-road as well, but for off-road, it's something that people prefer over the other product, which brings me to the chain wax. This is one of our most popular products from the MAIXIMA series. Basically, the way a chain wax works, it goes and clings on to the chain. And as soon as you're riding and the temperature of the chain increases, the wax melts into the rings, O-ring or X-ring, whatever it may be.
Okay, sounds good. And by listening to what you just said, I mean, there's probably no right or wrong product to use. Just some people have their preference. So obviously off-roading and the real rough stuff, you're going to use the lube, and the wax, not so much on off-roading. Is that correct?
So you're definitely right with that. There's no right or wrong as such, but what suits you better is the right question. If I am, let's say, riding north to south, mainly on the roads, and I know it's a cleaner environment than off-road, which is dust, muggy, what have you. I would probably go for the chain wax before the synthetic chain guard, because that would last longer. I know that probably the chain would not look as clean as it would look on the chain guard, but rest assured that the O-rings are well lubed.
Okay, sounds really good. Okay, so we've got our chain clean. So one of the things we've got to keep in mind here in Mumbai is we're very close to the salt water, so corrosion becomes an issue. So I guess it's a good time to introduce the MAIXIMA waterproof grease.
Grease and MPPL, as in the one that I just talked about, water dispersant, is one of the two other two products that really help with saving corrosion and also lubing to a certain sort. The waterproof grease is so popular, not just amongst DIY riders, but it's also with the garages. It's something that is not just waterproof, it's lithium based, works in all high temperatures, right from the bearing to all the other moving parts. It's a perfect grease to go to.
That sounds good. And another very important thing is the electrical contact cleaner. That's a great product.
It's actually well scented. It's actually lemon flavored, something that I really like about the product. But
it's
that's
important to smell nice, yes.
We use it right from the throttle bodies to the terminals, as well as the electrical switches. It's a wonderful product that fits in to the whole range of MAIXIMA and kind of gives you another product that you can use right off the bat for all the electrical needs.
It certainly is a very popular product. Okay, we've spoken about basic do-it-yourself bike maintenance, several of those products. Now we want to cover the helmets. So Rahul, I see we're introducing a new brand into the store. Can you tell us about it?
Sure. We are importing Dr. Vaccami's S100 brand in India now. It's one of their most popular motorcycle cleaning and maintenance product line.
Fantastic. So let's talk about the helmet and visor cleaner first.
Sure. The helmet and visor cleaner comes in two variants. There is one which is in easy pouches, and the other one is a spray which comes with a cloth. The easy pouches, they have both the dry as well as the wet cloth, something that you can easily carry with you in your jacket and use it multiple times. Whereas the other variant, the one which comes with a bottle and a cloth, is something that you can carry in your bag or usually just keep in your home so that you can, once you're back from the ride, clean it up and it's ready to go again.
Fantastic. Okay, we all have problems with smelly helmets, especially during the summer months when we're sweating. So I believe we have a great helmet liner cleaner as well.
Yes, that's correct. So the helmet liner is cool in a different way because it's an aerosol can which you can spray onto your helmet without even having to take the liner out. Just spray it, let it rest for a while, and then clean it with the cloth, and you're good to go, clean and ready.
Certainly gets rid of that bad smell as well. So that's a great product. Okay, now one that's really exciting for me is we now have a visor scratch removal product.
Yes, and it's definitely another godsend of a product, especially in a place like India where there's so much of dust, and when you clean your visor with just a cloth or most of the times with just your glove, it leaves a lot of scratches on your visor. The product is a simple spray, let it rest, and then buff it with the cloth that's provided, and it removes most of the scratches and keeps your, not just your helmet visor, but even the visors of your bike as close as to the new bike condition as possible.
Yeah, fantastic. I'm looking forward to getting some feedback on that product. Okay, so now we've covered some helmet gear. What about apparel? I believe we've got a couple of products there that we want to talk about, starting with, we do spend a lot of money on our jackets, so something to keep them nice and clean and bring them back to life.
You're talking about the APPAREL shampoo and the Reproofing Spray, aren't you?
Exactly.
So most of the new awesomely developed jackets, they have these membranes which are there so that you can keep the water out as well as let the air flow as maximum as possible. And cleaning these membranes with just about normal so-called gentle shampoos or detergents in the market does not really reach out to the corners and the smaller spots of these jackets. So the shampoo, aka the detergent from S100, is exactly meant to solve this problem, the problem of these expensive premium jackets not being able to clean these membranes, which are actually supposed to be the reason why you buy them, in addition to the protection, of course. So the shampoo is like any other shampoo when it comes to usage directions, and it's something that any rider should have in their cupboard.
Yep, sounds really good. Okay, and the other product we want to talk about is water protection, waterproofing.
Yes. So it's known as the reproofing spray. The spray, as soon as you spray it on the jacket, it reproofs the jacket to make it waterproof. It's something that is usually the condition of the jacket when it's new and when you get it. The spray is used just about everywhere. I mean, from your bags to your apparel, or even, let's say, even your tent bags.
Very good. Okay, Rahul, we've covered our bike, we've covered our helmets, and we've covered our jackets and a few other bits of apparel. So first of all, I want to say I really appreciate you giving up your time. I know you're a very busy man, and it's certainly been great to hear your insights to some of these products. And I'm sure our video will help some of our customers make their decisions on some of these products. So thanks again, and happy and safe riding. All the best.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.